and welcome to my channel. My name is Esperanza from Simply Everyday Living. This is my very first YouTube video and I'm super excited. So today we're going to be doing a DIY bookcase, which is behind here. But I've been wanting these trendy bookcases for a while, but they're super expensive. So I found this one for $150 and I was like, wait, I think I can do something with it. So I'm going to show you some examples of, my inspiration. And yeah, guys, let's get started on the video. Just got to the store to pick up the supplies. I knew that I wanted something for the back of the bookcase, so I was looking at these tempered panels. To be honest with you guys, they felt like they were a little too heavy. They were a little bit too thick for me. I was looking for something a little thinner. The price wasn't bad, but I didn't feel like it was gonna work because I knew that I wanted to glue it, not necessarily drill it. I was looking at some smaller pieces, so I really don't think these small pieces are gonna work. So I found actually these temporary floor protectors and they were perfect, guys. It was nice and thin, lightweight paper material, but thick enough. So I bought these. So now to get home and to start this project. So I am back home and I went ahead and built the bookcase off camera. Sorry guys, but it was super easy to build, but the bookcase is so sturdy and I actually love it. So I'm gonna start removing the glass so it's easier for me to start. I placed the floor protector on the floor because I was gonna put the bookcase on top so I can go ahead and actually trace it. These are the supplies I used, so don't forget to screenshot it. So I started with tracing the bookcase all around the floor protector. Once I was done tracing it, I did grab some cardboard paper, some cardboard box, so I do not ruin my rug. I grabbed my art knife and I just started going around and cutting whatever I traced. Just take your time with this, guys, because you can actually not get it straight. So take your time with this. So I grabbed the vinyl wood grain wallpaper and I just placed it on top. I cut it to my measurement. When removing the wallpaper, make sure you do a little at a time. That's just gonna help you with the bubbles. So I used the bigger squeegee and I felt like it was just still giving me bubbles. Honestly, guys, this is so hard, but you just have to keep trying. Take your time with it. I switched it to the smaller squeegee. The smaller squeegee for me worked better, less bubbles. So I turned it around and I went with my craft knife and I just started removing the extra wallpaper. So once that was done, I went and I used construction glue and I glued the back of the bookcase. Once I was done with that, I went and I just placed it on the floor. Anything that was extra, I went ahead with my craft knife to clean the edges. So I went with my book to hold down the bookcase because I knew that I needed something heavy and it was going to take 24 hours for it to dry. So it's day 2 of the project, so it is morning, so I am actually grabbing the shelf and I am also going to be covering it with the wallpaper. You want to make sure that you get the right measurement. I actually gave myself about 2 to 3 inches on the side so I can have enough room to play with. So the same thing, guys, you want to do a little bit at a time. I used the blue scrunchie again because it just gives me less air bubbles. This process can take a while, so just be patient, take your time, and again, do a little at a time. I turned around the glass shelf and I went with my craft knife and just started removing extra wallpaper and just cleaning the edges, making it a little bit more smoother. I went with my craft knife and made a little hole to remove the bubbles. Went with the scrunchie to kind of like just air the bubble and smooth it out. I knew that for the first 2 shelves, I wanted to put the wallpaper in the bottom, so I wanted to double-side it just because I kind of felt like you were going to be able to see the glass from the 2 top shelves. this is how it's looking so far, and I love it. I am super excited. Don't judge me. I did use some hair clips, so make sure you guys do get some clamps for your supply list, just because I felt like the top needed to be a little bit more secure, and the clamps did work a lot better than the heavy books. So I went with my craft knife again and just started cleaning the edges to have a nice clean and sharp look. I hope you enjoyed this DIY video. This was so much fun to make. Make sure that you hit that notification button, make sure you follow, and thanks for watching.